welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails in the Sky. We are today on our second bit of, let's say, downtime between the tournaments. And last episode we went to Nile. We talked about extra information about basically everyone, the colonel, the captain and the lieutenant. And of course we got the key to the other sewers. So we get to explore that today. But before we go that way, I want to go to the Bracer Guild and see if there is an extermination request. Because in all honesty, I truly believe there has to be. If there is one in the west, there should be one in the east as well. Like I said. A bonefish has been spotted roving the east block of the sewers. Is it the same one as the first one? Nope, those were scissor hands. Alright. Well, I'm sure, just like with the last one, we'll come across it as we explore. Good morning. Today is a big day. Did you get a chance to go into the sewers yesterday? God, what a question. It sounds strange, I know, but it really is a fine place for you to brush up on your technique. And that's the whole idea, because there's no real reason for us to go down there than just to train. So I'm hoping that maybe we can get one more level out of it. A bunch of sepith, which we can use to improve our quartz setup. And of course, with a little bit of luck, maybe get some new equipment pieces for our team. Because I wouldn't mind having some new blades, sticks or guns. Okay, which direction would be the right one to start off with? Oh, so many locations. Alright, so I imagine that the monsters on this side is gonna be a little bit stronger than the ones on the other side. But I just hope they give a little bit more experience too. So we can get that one, maybe 2 extra levels before starting the tournament. Because we need every little bit of edge we can get over the lieutenant. Because he is a monster. That's the only thing I can describe it.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
But even though I said that I want to upgrade the quartz, it's not mandatory. Our setup is more than fine at the moment. We have all the healing, cure, we have life, we have area attacks of every kind. So getting more, that would just be gravy. And I don't know what we're gonna do after the tournament. I know of course that we have the dinner, we're gonna try to talk to the queen. But I'm pretty sure there has to be more combat opportunities after that. So ideally, I want to have everything set up, maximizing it when we get to that point. What the hell? They have death blows? Ooh, I think we might need to get some extra accessories to protect against that, because that will not be nice fighting if everyone dies every 2 hits. And yes, I'm taking him down really quickly at the moment, just to have it out of the way. Okay, Joshua's protect against everything. And I think Estelle has the death blow in her inventory. Yes. Do we have more skulls? We have 1. Do we then really need to buy 1 more? It would be nice to have it. I don't think we actually need it, right? I don't think you have revive 100. Perfect. Because we're definitely gonna have a nice good old rest before we of course go to the tournament. Alright, And the reason I picked Zin and not Olivier is because he is a ranged combatant. So if we can prevent from getting surprised with every encounter, we should be able to keep him out of reach of any potential death blows. Does mean we get to start over with collecting CP for Zin though. But one thing I can already say for certain is that the enemy amount is already a lot higher here in the zoo than it was at the other side. Perfect. Don't mind if I do. So I can assume that Death Blow from Joshua will not work on these enemies. Seeing as they are doing it themselves, I highly doubt that they will not be resistant against it. And of course, using CP to beat the enemies faster is always allowed. But when push comes to shove, I will probably still grind a bit afterwards in order to maximize all the CP to 200 so we're ready for the fight. And then we're gonna do it exactly as we did against Karna's gang. To at least damage them as much as we can, as quickly as we can. Because the lieutenant, we're not gonna beat them with the S-craft, but if we can defeat the other three in rapid succession, we have a chance. Because then we can have Olivier or Estelle on healing duty, while the rest just nibble away at the HP of the lieutenant until he is defeated. I think that's a solid plan to go for it on it. It might also be nice to blind him, if at all possible. Anything we can think of just to minimize his chances of getting a 1200 point damage hit on us, like he did on Karna's team during the tournament. Yeah, and you know what happened? What's gonna happen is that we're gonna be way over prepared, and in the end, we're gonna make it really easily. The only thing we need to hope for that we're not too overconfident about this.
99 kitty cats.
Is that it? Are we done with the massive onslaught of enemies? Alright, we know that you need to walk a long distance in order to respawn them. Terrible. Treasure doesn't respawn, you know? I know. Monsters appear. Yeah, the small hesitation was nothing more than just to see if Joshua had this 100 plus CP. And I hit him because they are the hardest of them all, as far as I know right now. Even though it's not 200, it will still do a significant amount of damage. Like you just saw. Yeah, it's by far my favorite move in this game.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh, look at that. That is more than beautiful. And we got over 800 wind. So that means we could get evade 3 for Estelle if we wanted to. EP cut is next. Gladiator headband. Back for more? Maybe. And I think Gladiator headband was the one we have Joshua, right? Yeah, it increases the CP gain, which is really nicely. I'm not gonna give it to Estelle. If we do get a second no status ailment, then it will go to her, but I think for now I want to give it to Zin. I think he can do way more with that. seeing as he has a really nice S-craft as well. And he's extremely powerful on his own as well. Nothing. I think this is where we came from, yes. Really only one. We took the most ambushable way to get to the other rooms, of course. I wonder how big this all is. And of course the one thing we definitely want to find are the 2 red chests we couldn't open in the other sewers, which I thought that we would be able to get there through this one. And of course opening the wall to connect both sewers together. That way if we eventually want to grind, we can just move in between both areas and collect massive chunks of Sepith. And just to summarize what we actually need, we have Evade 3 and EP Cut 3 that I want for Estelle. And for Joshua we only want Action 3. If we have those 3 quartz, I think we're done for as far as I've seen with what we can get from the stores. The only thing I'm contemplating is whether or not if I want to change Eagle Eye to potentially EP Cut 3. But I do like the fact that we can see enemies from a longer distance, so we can prepare for it and not be overly surprised by enemy attacks. That's the only thing I am hesitant on, so if you guys have any comments about that, feel free to do so. Or if you of course have other suggestions that you might feel are better placed in a setup that we have for Joshua at the moment. There's awfully a lot of red chests, I like that. Because that increases the potential of new equipment. What do you want? Nothing. No elemental advantage. I'm gonna use your craft to snipe.
You feeling lucky?
Ah, come on, Joshua. I was expecting so much more. And I'm gonna smite. Killed and petrified.
Take that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay, so this is dead end. So one going lower than there, and this one's probably going to go through a door, okay. I want to go down the stairs first, because I feel like that will head towards the other chest on the other side of this room. Yes, stick you down. Maybe put an art in there.
Take that.
That's a lot of damage against that one. Where does dual strike hit?
All right, we're good to go.
I hate this setup because, to be honest, the egg, he needs to be directly hit in order to basically get killed. I don't want to hit the crabs out of the field. He's still in there.
Take that!
Take!
I might as well use magic. They have a great resistance. But the damage we're doing is still significant enough to take them down.
Piece of cake.
Can you imagine the damage we would do if they didn't have that resistance? Ooh, this might be slightly troublesome. I want to see what their blast. Sure, why not? I don't feel like Orb Blast is as strong as Joshua's attack. But let's see. Never mind. Definitely never mind.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Hawkeye. There's a note inside. It reads, "Haha, I knew you'd be back." Alright, we all know what we think of with Hawkeye. Yes. It's not a bow and arrow, but it will still do the trick. Yeah, just now, it has already been more than worth it to getting down here. Even if it's just one weapon, it will increase our chances so much. Did we just transition into the other sewers? Maybe.
Yeah. Take that. Nighty-night.
We don't have to worry about the suicide. Zin is the unmovable. I'm sure he can take it. Okay, got 2 rooms. So many ways to go. Holy crap. Look at that thing. Yeah, I think we can do this. I just want to check if we have more people on maxed out S-crafts. So we can at least... ooh, I did not expect this.
You're finished.
show you the true essence of beauty.
Is this gonna be enough? It is. Nice.
Enjoy the show.
And this is how you take care of threats. Exterminated monster in Grensel sewers, east block. And there it is. That means east and west are now connected. And I think the first one we came across is probably the route to there. Let's check it. It is, so yes. Perfect. Means there's only one more route we can take. Hopefully that will lead us to the 2 chests we've been missing. Nope, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, I need a fight or 2 in order to maximize my CP for at least Zin or Joshua. Either one should be fine. And in case you're wondering, Estelle is not good enough because she only has a very powerful single target one, which is an amazing move to have against a single enemy or boss. But it's not gonna do the trick against a group of 6 or more enemies.
Take that!
Alright. We're gonna be just over it. We are. Perfect.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Because if we just saw in the other fight, it should be big enough to take the entire group down. And then we can use one other fight to increase Joshua's to open up the other chest. And yes, I am heavily assuming that the setup will be exactly the same. Nice.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Found a cestus. You look familiar. Isn't cestus a sword? Or is it hands? It's hands, okay. Beautiful. Let's hope we find 2 other red weapons. And remember, every time we resist as they attack, we know we have prevented the death blow. Like that. Yes, let's just do this. overkill, maybe a little bit, but I felt like doing it. So far not a lot of threat from these enemies. But we do have to be mindful, just in case they have a trick up their sleeve we haven't seen yet.
We're good to go.
It doesn't feel right, does it? Like that there has to be something? Found Terra Bomb. The chest is so very, very empty. Maybe? Then how do we get to the other side? Because this is it. Is there a way we can get there at a later time? I wonder, because we definitely seen everything. And it's not like I'm missing a switch or something on the wall that I haven't seen, right? So where is he back? Right, I'm gonna defeat both enemy encounters in this room. And then I'm gonna just check all the surrounding areas to see if there's a switch somewhere that I might not have seen. Because I feel like we might have missed something like that. Well, as you can see, we are now in the western part of the sewers, and we still cannot find a bridge that leads us over to that chest. So, having explored the entirety of the west sewers and the entirety of the east sewers, I'm beginning to think there might be a third sewer entrance we might be able to get into. Maybe after the championship match. As a reward, we get the final sewer key, so we can open up even more places for whatever we need to encounter after that. Because I've scoured them all entirely. I've walked everything once again, in the eastern and the western, and I cannot find anything that looks like a switch or a branch that I haven't walked over. So this is all that I can find. So let's get out of the sewers, deliver the quest to the guild branch, the one of exterminating the monster, and then let's head over to the arena so we can start the championship at the beginning of the next episode. So I will get out of the sewers and I will see you all at the guild branch. Current rank is Junior Racer 2nd class. Congratulations on an assignment well done. If you finish any other posted task, please be sure to come back and let us know. No problem. We do need to get more quests than that. Alright. Well, all the equipment is done. Hey, aren't you guys the bracers who made it to the finals? I'd be ecstatic if you used Wing Guardian Quartz to win it all in the martial arts competition. And of course, if that were to happen, an endorsement would be appreciated as well. Well, if you give me some cash, I might consider it. Alright, so we're almost done for an EP Cut 3. And then we need a full 800 more for the Action 3. And what do we like more? Do we like EP Cut more or Action 3? Because Joshua is already really quick. And doesn't mind getting even quicker. Shield 3 is the same as evade 3. Only evade is actual agility that will help us evade, and shield is just art defense. I think we do have HP 3. Don't think we need any more additional attacks at the moment. Because right now I changed evade 2 to shield 3, so we have the additional wind crystals, so we unlocked the aerial strike. But would evade be better, the extra agility? Because he's technically a front fighter, but having that much of an increase in her art defense is not necessarily a bad thing, is it? But is it a good thing against the lieutenant? That's what we're thinking right now. I think overall shield would be better, but now going against a stronger attacker that actually uses melee attack to take you down, we might want an extra bit of agility to get a higher chance of him missing on Estelle. And of course, in between now and the next episode, we definitely need to grind some sepit that we at least have the shadow above 800. And then I need to consider if I'm gonna get action 3 or if I'm gonna get EP cut 3 first. But that one is so close, we're definitely gonna get that. And I don't think we can buy any sepit with real money, can we? It's only just trading in the ones we are missing at the moment. Yeah, it would be so overpowered if we could just use real Mira to buy dedicated sepith at the Orb factory. To be honest, I wouldn't find that really that strange. It would be hella expensive, but it should be a possibility, right? Because if they can make stuff with quartz, if I give them the base material, we can open slots and buy new quartz, but why not the other way around? What if we deliver quartz for sepith or money for sepith? Getting way too excited by the idea that we should be able to do that. Oh well. So, next episode will be at the arena and we'll start the championship fight against the intelligence division under the command of the lieutenant. And hopefully we can beat them in one go with all the CP we have. We're gonna unload until we get these 3 additional mobs that he has, that they're down. And then we can focus very defensively on getting the lieutenant down, and I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to do that. So we're gonna prepare for that now, but until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and come back to see if we'll win the martial arts competition. Bye bye.